Have a seat. Yes, gentlemen, what's your name?
Sir, my name is Syed Abidullah. I belong to District Quetta. Considering my education, I have done my intermediate from APS 7 stream and did my my matriculation from APS 7 stream and intermediate from FG Degree College, and I did my graduation from FC University, Foreign Christian College, Lahore. Afterwards, I started preparation for competitive examination, and so I have qualified special CSS exam. Considering my home background, sir, my father is in agriculture department as a deputy director. My mother is a housewife, and I am the eldest of the 8 siblings. I have 1 brother and 6 sisters.
Okay, why do you want to join civil service?
Sir, the concrete answer for this question, I have not yet explored the concrete answer for this. But so far, it was the dream of my father to become a civil servant, unfortunately, which didn't come into reality. Then my dream at first was to become a doctor. After didn't get a good marks in intermediate, I shifted my priority to become a civil servant and to transform my father's dream into a reality. Other than that, sir, civil service is such a platform that gives you a bigger recognition in a society, and the way you can flourish your goals in that society. I mean, it's the biggest platform where you can do.
What are your strengths and weaknesses according to you? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What do you think about yourself?
Sir, my strength, considering I am brave in a critical situation and courageous, and I am consistent in kind of competition.
And what about weaknesses?
Weaknesses, sir, one is that I get my abrupt anger is my biggest weakness, sir. Other than that, sometimes a little bit shyness.
How do you handle stress or pressure?
Sir, by handling stress, sir, I just recall the dead that are living in the seminary, sir. That if they were also, I mean, living beings, if they had said what was the output of that stress they had, and today I'm a living being, I will too die one day. So there is no, I mean, good in having a stress in any position or any way.
What are your thoughts on the current state of Pakistan's economy?
Sir, Pakistan economy is in the doldrum, and it is a reality. And if we just look from the past angle, sir, it has been in ebb and flow. A V-shaped growth we have witnessed, from such a rise to again with the fall. Sir, there are many problems in Pakistan economy, like, sir, tax to GDP ratio, the inflation, I would not call it inflation, I would call it stagflation, with the higher unemployment, and the food prices are booming. And other than that, sir, the undocumented economy which we have not yet curtailed, and an aid-oriented economy, we heavily depend on aid, not on our own resources. So these are some of the.
Okay.
CPEC is considered as a game changer. So how do you see the role of CPEC, particularly in the context of great power competition, which is going on between US and China?
Definitely, sir. CPEC is a game changer for Pakistan and for the global South, specifically concerning the China, South Asian region, and the Central Asia and other areas. Sir, in the geopolitical game, sir, CPEC have very insurmountable challenges, considering the rise of the alliance between India and United States. With an established power like US would never want to flourish, to see the flourishing phase of CPEC. and it would pose certain formidable challenges to CPEC in the shape of the militarization of India and fulfilling the goal of Indian hegemony in the region, and similarly by raising questions on the sovereignty.
No, my question is, if CPEC becomes successful,
Yes, sir.
so what would be the reaction of the America?
Okay.
If CPEC remains unsuccessful,
Yes.
so what would be the reaction of China?
Sir, in this scenario, sir, it is Pakistan who has to deal with both the situation. If it becomes successful, the ties between US and Pakistan, the bilateral relation will be on the tipping point, on inflection point, as Maliha Lodi sometimes says it. So if it becomes successful, it will strengthen the Iron Brother China, and it will change the scenario of the whole Asian region, and connecting the resource deficit countries with resourceful countries. It would be a land bridge project between these two countries, and which will surely change the fate of Pak-China relation.
So how does Pakistan see the China's growing foothold in Afghanistan? Particularly, China has been taking a great deal of interest in Afghanistan. So how does Pakistan see the China's growing influence in Afghanistan?
Sir, Pakistan would definitely see with a positive lens, as a stable Afghanistan is a great beneficiary for stable Pakistan. So, however, looking to Pakistan's economic interest, it could divert the CPEC route towards from Pakistan to Afghanistan and linking it to Chabahar port. I mean, in this context, Pakistan has to put its own house in order. Well, considering a stable Afghanistan, or China and Pakistan together with other countries can make it a stable country. So Pakistan would definitely, sir, look at with a positive lens.
You know, since Taliban came into power, Pakistan relations got further deteriorated with Taliban regime. So what are the bone of contentions between Islamabad and Kabul?
Sir, considering the Pak-Afghan relation, sir, the key irritant is, sir, the safe havens that has been provided to terrorist networks. Not only the TTP, but other insurgents like BLA are having safe havens in Afghanistan. The core issue of Islamabad is that Afghanistan should break the spiritual linkage between TTP and Afghan Taliban and TTP, and this has been a bone of contention between these two countries. On the secondly, sir, the Durand line, which is still not recognized even by the Afghan Taliban, has become a bone of contention between these two countries. And the perception of Pakistan within the Kabul, or the populace of the Kabul or the whole Afghanistan, is another key issue, which is compelling Afghanistan to change their strategy or towards Pakistan.
So what steps are supposed to be taken by Pakistan to promote its soft power in Afghanistan?
Sir, as per Ashraf Jahangir Qazi, sir, Pakistan should increase the scholarship programs for the Afghan students, and it should exert power in the regions where tribal leaders are holding enough power. Through them, they can curtail, or they can curb this infinite situation which is arising in the people of Kabul. So,
In Hajj, how many birds are there?
sir, I would look into it, sir. I haven't.
Okay. So, do you think the masarif of zakat?
Masarif of zakat.
How many masarif of zakat?
There are 8 masarif of zakat.
Could you elaborate? What are those 8?
The alms should be distributed among the needy, the needy ones, those who have entered into the folds of Islam, for the travelers, and for the waging a jihad. I just remember some of them.
There is a terminology which we are using. What do you mean by this terminology? That is soliloquy.
Soliloquy. Sir, if you allow me, can I guess?
Yes.
Soliloquy is, sir, aloofness or sitting alone in a room or...
Very nice. Good. Good. And do you know the term Renaissance movement?
Yes, sir. It started in 14th century in Italy. It led to the rationalization and secularization of Europe and the movement, the art and culture movement within the European era, European continent.
The kaswa. What do you mean by kaswa? It is the term, it is the name which we are using in Islamiyat.
Yeah.
So the kaswa, do you know what is kaswa?
Kaswa, sir, if you allow me to guess, sir,
Kaswa is a name of,
a horse of Holy Prophet.
no, that is a camel.
Yeah.
Okay.